suicide of Michael Hutchence, lead singer of top Australian band In Excess. The 37-year-old was found in a Sydney hotel room just days after returning home to launch a comeback tour.
Please, show me some. We all have our wilderness years, whether it's drugs, alcohol, lack of fame, whatever.
Michael Hutchence speaking last year. Today, the wilderness years came to a tragic end. The lead singer of top Australian band In Excess found dead at Sydney's Ritz-Carlton Hotel at Double Bay. The emergency call came just before 1 o'clock. Police told that a prominent personality had been found dead in his suite. There was only one personality photographers had been waiting days for. In Excess frontman Michael Hutchence, back home to promote a new album and a comeback tour.
I've got no comment at this stage, I'm afraid.
Forensic experts and senior police worked behind closed doors.
What do you hear?
Hours later, they confirmed what a growing throng of news people had already been told.
The body was found just before noon by a member of the hotel staff. The hotel room where the body was found has been secured, and crime scene investigators are completing investigations at this time.
There were reports Hutchence hanged himself. Police say a leather belt was involved.
Detectives have taken into possession a leather belt for scientific examination. It would appear that there are no suspicious circumstances. There were a number of prescribed medications located at the scene, and they were taken by the scientific police.
Danny Minogue heard the news while signing autographs in Brisbane.
No way. Yes, I just spoke to my friend who was just about to go tour with him around Australia. I can't believe it.
In Excess was formed in Perth in the late 70s. Hutchence teaming up with brothers Andrew, John and Tim Farris and Kirk Pengilly. They toured constantly around Australia and the world. Their 11 albums sold millions. There were sellout concerts in huge venues and major success in the US. Along the way, 2 Grammy Award nominations, 6 ARIA Award and 5 MTV Awards. But 3 years ago, Hutchence declared the band was giving away major concerts.
Instead of the usual press and stuff, we're actually going to invite people along to parties and then get other bands to play our songs.
Michael Hutchence, dead at 37.
She had lost control.
Tim Verstegen, 7 Nightly News.
Michael Hutchence had a reputation as one of the world's wild men of rock. In recent years, he lived in London, where his life was constantly in the headlines.
Hutchence was as famous for his stormy personal relationships as his music. He lived his last few years in London in a blaze of publicity, generated by his love life with Kylie Minogue, model Helena Christensen, and most of all with Paulie Yates, the former wife of rock star Bob Geldof. Their affair created a scandal and a baby daughter, Heavenly Hirani Tiger Lily. But the doting dad was quick to defend his new partner.
The mother of my children is a good woman. Paula is a woman to those that do know her and not to those who read about her, has had to pay an enormous price for leaving St. Bob for me. In London, that, as an Australian, I think that is considered bad form.
Then, a year ago, police reportedly found opium in a raid on their London home. That raid and constant press attention made Hutchence think twice about staying in London.
All we want to do is, all we want to do is sing, you know.
They'd recently moved house to Bob Geldof's old residence 2 blocks away in Chelsea. In the last few hours, the scenes there have been heart-wrenching. Friends have begun arriving, screams have been heard, as well as a child's voice and the phone ringing consistently. London is just waking up to this tragic news, and the reaction already is one of deep shock. In London, Neil Warren, 7 Nightly News.